What if there was nothing, absolute nothingness, a void where no time, no space, no matter could ever exist? Yet, look around, there is something. We exist, the world exists, the universe itself exists. This undeniable reality leads us to one conclusion: there was never, truly, totally nothing. If there was totally nothing, then nothing could ever emerge from it and exist. But we see that there is something. Something exists, which definitely means that there was potential possibility to emerge something, and that there was never total nothingness. And even in theory, total nothingness would self-erase itself, because it is total nothingness. Over 2000 years ago, the philosopher Aristotle introduced the concept of potentia, the unrealized potential that exists within everything. He spoke of how the universe contains possibilities waiting to be actualized. In Aristotle's world, a seed has the potential to become a tree, and Aristotle's potentia became the root of the English word potential. This concept has evolved over centuries. What Aristotle called potentia, early modern thinkers like Hobbes and Locke used the English word power as their translation of Latin potentia. Potentia and power have become synonymous. Both represent not just quantum probabilities, but the emergence of the universe from quantum effects. Today, the idea of potentia and power has found new meaning in quantum mechanics. Before being measured, quantum particles exist in multiple potential states, waiting to collapse into one reality. Werner Heisenberg, one of the pioneers of quantum theory, saw this as a continuation of Aristotle's philosophy, and called quantum probability a quantitative version of Aristotle's potentia. Just as a seed contains potentia, the power, a quantum particle exists in a state of superposition, where it holds the potentia to collapse into one of many possible realities. When modern scientists say that the universe came from nothing, what they mean is that the Big Bang and the universe itself have sprung into existence from quantum fluctuations, tiny, unpredictable changes in the energy fields that exist even in what seems like empty space. Even in the void, these fluctuations can give rise to particles. By these theories, the universe came from a field of infinite potential, which is far from total nothing. This potential or potentia or power was always there, waiting to give rise to what we now call reality, and that field of potential still exists, and we're living amidst it right now. Universe from quantum fluctuations theories could be disproved, but the idea of power is much deeper than quantum fluctuations. Because something definitely exists, it needs the guaranteed potential possibility to be emerged. It needs the power. And this power is the fundamental potential possibility to emerge something. Power is absolute, and it is the antithesis to total nothingness. It is the first cause that something can exist and exist rather than nothing. It is deep, unrealized potential probability that realizes itself through quantum effects. The power realizes itself through self-organization into complex structures forming matter, universe, stars, molecules, and eventually life itself. Everything we see in the universe and the universe itself follow the progressive evolution from power to organized complex structures, from basic particles, biological life, and beyond. Power evolves into ever greater complexity. That is the way how power, potentia, realizes itself, or as Aristotle would say, actualizes itself. From the zero layer of reductionism, power emerges into stable, efficient forms, moving from simplicity to complexity. What began as formless potential has organized into stars, galaxies, life, and eventually our brain, the most complex object in the known universe.